Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good night. The the the, the there's a touchy um, recording that I'm trying to do today, but I've always believed that the as touchy as it needs to be addressed because if you have been following through with my video, you come to the conclusion that I didn't shy away by telling people that the foundation for this project is mental. According to one of my friends, he called it mental giboquits, mental innuendo. But what he was saying when he was saying that was that, for example, let me quickly just throw one thing out there. This is very important. There was a time when one of the presidential family in the United States here had a daughter that had a minor bottleneck. So what they did was, out of shame, having been so much been behind the scene for a long period of time, the parents did not hesitate to have a 6 inches nail drove into her head to let her pass on. I have had my close cousins who I have seen experiencing the same thing that I experienced, but there was a little bit more of what you call, they would say they are no longer functional, and as such they would then, one of them was even institutionalized. And I've had two other instances that is really, really close to me, where the daughters at a very early age was not functional, and as such I saw them practically. But my today submission is telling everyone that unless we go address this issue of mental illness in among us, it is possible that we are not going to be able to move forward. The reason I brought that up is because if we address it, let me clear that up. Anyone out there that is being envied, if you envy anybody out there, all of them that you are envying has one way or the other some kind of what you call a bottleneck, especially in the political realm of life. I believe that they have mental drawback, but that and I will believe, and I want to say this clearly, that it's possible that the dichotomy between people of African descendants and people of Caucasian descendants is that the Caucasians were thinking and dialing into that mental bias, and they become the opposite of what we're doing. Especially if you look at America, for one. They said America is what you call, was built on ideology of exceptionalism, which means they do opposite of what other people in the whole world is doing. And that the mental democracy of craziness, you want to ask that. But today, I'm not really interested in that part. What I'm interested in is that I have always believed that for us, and I'm calling out those boys who are automatically out there right now, because I hear on my brother station that the young boys in Benin are very active in the gubernatorial race, and they are going out there asking for the runners, those who are running in this campaign, that they want money. I want you guys to take advantage of that. Get as much money you can get from those candidates as much as possible, because a lot of them are being financed by exceptionally rich people out there. I don't want, you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of money going through those kind of candidacy, because some people are financing them. It's the same thing in America. When an election is going on, people go in and get money from institutions and from big fat cats. So that's what they're using, paying those who are, they pay what you call campaign aficionados. They pay campaign aficionados. They go in and build, they go in and set up offices. They go in, they are looking at the money that they are raising, and they're not going to, the money that they are raising, they will make sure that they don't exhaust the whole money in case they have to bounce out, or they have to suspend their what you call their raise. So they don't go broke, unless those one who don't know what to, who doesn't know, who are really bad in arithmetic, like what the governor of what you call them, Florida, had that problem, where he had almost 150 in his super PAC, and he had his own money that he was putting in there. All of a sudden, he just blew it. And that kind of money that he blew was the money that people were putting on his head as a bounty when they first of all felt that he was the one that was going to be able to challenge the former president that ran before. So I'm bringing this up today and saying that the reason why I'm bringing this episode up is to say that unless we start addressing, that's it. Wow. I think yes. Okay, thank you. So we are going to be we're going to be doing all these things, and the reason we're going to be doing it is because there is only one big thing out there, and I want to take it from the angle of what you call the short attention span. I think I was always telling people that I have a superpower, because I have a short attention. I turned it into a superpower. I will not be addressing this matter today unless it is really very, very pressing. And let me give more examples and statistics. The former Secretary of State, who is the daughter of the soil, said that we people of African descendants, she was specifically talking about the people of African descendants in the diaspora, at the belly of the beast, that they have what you call a birth defect. She said that. But when I took the issue up at the time she was talking about that, my thing was, you're talking about birth defect? I mean, is it because you're already at the pause, or what I call, you're already sitting inside the GOP, or the GOP have already brought you in? That was what my take was at that time. I thought she was not representing, she was saying it because she herself probably have what you call that same bottleneck. And what she mean by that is that if you do the opposite of what other people are doing, there is no way where you are not going to be able to reach a level of abstraction. There's no way you're not going to be able to reach a level where you will rise above the highest pinnacle of glory. But you be advised that when you're doing that, pray that you don't go become what you call, you don't go destroy yourself. Let me quickly bring another one up before this video runs out, because I now find a way of timing my video now. this is going to be the last thing I'm going to say here. Okay, yesterday there was a recording that was going on in one of my brother station. But when I mean my brother or my sister station, I'm talking about being able to have what you call the mission at hand. What is our mission? What do we intend to do while we are all coming here to come and record? Or what is he doing there? Which he has, he like I already said that he's a very successful guy who is not, and I want to repeat this, is not, and I want to repeat it twice or thrice, is smart enough not to go out there and put himself in a position in which people like what is it? I'm gonna mention a lot of names. There was a lot of names that was flying in the air yesterday, but the thing is that I'm concentrating on him right now. But let me drive that forward. In the summation yesterday, one of the sisters. Let me quickly say this now. All those people who are contributing to that platform and the front runner of that platform is capable of holding a cabinet position in Nigeria as we speak. They can even one of the brother that runs it can run for the presidency right now if he wants to do that, because he's doing